Hello everyone. This is Memorial Day weekend and it looks a little different for everybody, doesn't it? We used to get together with parties and gatherings of families and friends, and some may do that anyway, but most of us are trying to keep our space. And so what is Memorial Day actually? It's a day that we remember veterans, those that have fought in wars for our country and have lost their lives. And that's a huge sacrifice to make for all of us. So we want to thank them and, realized they gave up their lives for us so that we can live our lives the way we're living them in our homes with food to eat and freedom to walk around most of the time where we want to, but right now it's a little different, isn't it? With this space that we need to keep between people. And you know what? A lot of people are having a hard time with this because we miss our friends and we miss our families, and it's getting hard. So hopefully very soon here we'll be getting together, and I hope I get to see you guys in church soon. But let's go ahead and go with, remember we talked about Paul changes last week. Well, this week we're going to talk about Paul escapes. It is in the book of Acts, chapter 9, verses 20 to 25. Paul wanted to tell everyone about Jesus, but some people did not believe he had really changed. It's hard to think about someone changing when they were not very nice before and trusting that they're going to be nice now. They thought Paul was trying to trick them. Aren't you the same Paul who wanted to put all of the followers of Jesus in jail? The people did not trust Paul at all. Some of these people got so mad at Paul that they wanted to hurt him. They came up with a plan to catch Paul when he left the city. The city had a tall wall that went all the way around the city. The only way out of the city was through this gate. They had guards watching the gates of the city day and night so that he couldn't get away. It was time for Paul to go back home, but there was no safe way for him to leave. So some of Paul's friends had an idea. They put Paul in a really large basket, and they tied a rope to it, and they lowered him down to the ground from a window in the city wall. Paul made it safely out of the city with the help of his friends. And thank God he had those friends to help him, which is why we need to help our friends. And the best things we can do right now is to call people, have FaceTime chats or Zoom gatherings so that you can see and talk to each other, because there's a lot of people that are feeling isolated right now, and we can't help people we can help by getting groceries and help people do some of the errands they're doing, especially for our older people, because they really shouldn't leave home right now. How have you ever been helped by a friend? Have you had friends that helped you, maybe when you skinned your knee or fell down, where they helped you back up? And what happened? So hopefully you guys all have had friends help you and have the experience of you being able to help your friends, because that's really what God wants us to do, isn't it? He wants us to love each and every person as much as he loves them. So let's continue to spread the love, and I can't wait to see you in church when we can actually see each other and maybe not hug each other right away, but down the road. So I hope you guys have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend, and let's close with a prayer. If you'd like to fold your hands. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Have a great week. Bye-bye.